The Amazon rainforest, often referred to as the lungs of the earth, is a critical ecosystem that is facing numerous threats. In this video, we will delve into 10 scary truths about the Amazon forest that highlight the dark reality of its current state. From deforestation to the extinction of species, the Amazon forest is under siege and is essential to shed light on these pressing issues. Before we start the further video, if you are new to the channel, subscribe and like the video. Number 10. The unstoppable deforestation. The relentless pace at which trees in the Amazon forest are being felled is a cause for major concern. This rampant deforestation is driven largely by human activities such as agriculture expansion, logging for timber, and mining operations that are stripping the forest of its invaluable resources. Each year, thousands of square kilometers of this biodiversity-rich land are lost, transforming vibrant habitats into barren landscapes. The consequences of this deforestation extend far beyond the immediate loss of trees. It disrupts ecosystems, affects global weather patterns, and releases significant amounts of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Number 9. The silent extinction of species. In the shadows of the Amazon forest, a silent crisis unfolds as its unique biodiversity faces unprecedented threats. The ongoing destruction of habitat, primarily due to human encroachment and deforestation, has put an immense number of plant and animal species on the brink of extinction. This loss of biodiversity not only signifies the disappearance of irreplaceable species, but also severely undermines the ecological balance essential for the forest's survival. Many species are yet to be studied or even discovered, meaning their extinction could erase centuries of potential scientific knowledge and understanding. Additionally, the degradation of habitat disrupts pollination networks and food chains, further endangering the survival of remaining species. Number 8. The rise of illegal wildlife trade. Amidst the dense foliage and unparalleled biodiversity of the Amazon forest, an insidious threat thrives: the illegal wildlife trade. This perilous activity not only endangers countless species but also undermines conservation efforts, robbing the world of its natural heritage. Exotic birds, reptiles, and even insects are snatched from their natural habitats, fueling a shadowy market that spans the globe. The allure of exotic pets, combined with the demand for animal parts in traditional medicines, drives this clandestine industry. As poachers become more adept at evading law enforcement, the challenge of curbing this illegal trade intensifies. Number 7. The perilous impact of climate change. The Amazon forest, a bastion of biodiversity, faces an intensifying threat from climate change. Alterations in rainfall patterns and increasing temperatures are wreaking havoc on its ecosystems. These shifts threaten to transform the forest, affecting its capacity to store carbon and regulate the Earth's climate. The delicate balance that allows for the flourishing of countless species is being disrupted, leading to more frequent and intense droughts. Such conditions not only weaken the forest's resilience, but also make it more susceptible to fires and disease outbreaks. The intricate link between the forest and its climate is unraveling, posing serious implications not only for the region, but for the planet as a whole. Number 6. The terrifying increase in forest fires. The escalating frequency and intensity of forest fires within the Amazon present a grim reality. These infernos, often ignited by human activity, such as land clearing for agriculture or illegal logging operations, devastate enormous swaths of the forest each year. The aftermath leaves a scarred landscape, void of life and biodiversity that once thrived. Moreover, the smoke from these fires contributes to air pollution, affecting the health of millions, including indigenous communities and those in urban areas far from the fire zones. The cycle of burning and degradation not only destroys the forest's rich tapestry of life, but also compromises its ability to act as a carbon sink, vital in the fight against global warming. Number 5. The devastating pollution of rivers. The Amazon's waterways, lifelines for countless species and indigenous communities, are under siege from pollutants. Industrial runoff, unchecked mining operations, and the use of harmful pesticides in agriculture introduce toxins into these vital waters. Mercury, used in illegal gold mining, is especially notorious for its long-lasting detrimental effects on aquatic ecosystems and human health. Fish, a primary food source for many indigenous peoples, accumulate these toxins, leading to serious health issues within these communities. Furthermore, the siltation of rivers caused by deforestation exacerbates flooding and disrupts the natural flow, affecting both the biodiversity within these waters and the people who depend on them for navigation and sustenance. Number 4. The marginalization of indigenous peoples. Indigenous communities within the Amazon are increasingly vulnerable as their ancestral lands fall prey to aggressive expansion by extractive industries and agricultural enterprises. These native groups, deeply connected to their environment, find themselves in the crosshairs of economic development that seldom benefits them. Displacement, loss of cultural heritage, and exposure to diseases from outside their communities are pressing issues they face daily. Such encroachment not only erodes their way of life, but also strips them of the autonomy over their lands, leading to conflicts and sometimes violence. Number 3. The proliferation of diseases. The Amazon forest's destruction has unforeseen health ramifications, notably the proliferation of diseases among both human and animal populations. The interaction between deforested areas and untouched regions creates a breeding ground for vectors like mosquitoes, which can carry diseases such as malaria and dengue fever. These diseases not only pose a significant threat to the indigenous communities, who have limited access to healthcare, but also to the broader global community as they have the potential to spread beyond the Amazon. Number 2. The threat of megadams. The construction of megadams in the heart of the Amazon has sparked significant environmental and social upheaval. These colossal structures disrupt the natural flow of rivers, which is crucial for the maintenance of diverse habitats and the life cycles of numerous aquatic and terrestrial species. The alteration of waterways by dams leads to the loss of fish populations that many indigenous and local communities rely on for their livelihoods. Additionally, the flooding of extensive areas for dam reservoirs results in the displacement of these communities and the destruction of vast tracts of forest, exacerbating the loss of biodiversity. The ecological imbalance introduced by such projects further complicates the survival of species already under threat from other pressures. Number 1. The ongoing conflict over land. In the heart of the Amazon, a complex battle over land use is unfolding. Competing interests from agricultural conglomerates, mining companies, and conservation groups clash, leading to a contentious struggle over this precious resource. These disputes not only fuel the ongoing destruction of the forest, but also create an atmosphere of uncertainty and instability for the indigenous communities who have lived in harmony with the land for generations. The push for development often disregards the ecological and cultural importance of the Amazon, further intensifying the conflict. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on subscribe button. If you found this video informative and exciting, we love hearing from you, so feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below.